Hello, hello. This is your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa number 4, Washington County, New York. Welcome to my new channel, my second channel. This channel is simply named Barbosa, or better yet, aka at the Barbosa Co-op. Welcome to this new channel. We're going to build this from the bottom up. This is going to be my secondary channel. On this channel only, I will be talking about real life issues that affect our community, the Black community, the Latino community, because I'm a part of both communities. So it is what it is. Que lo que mi gente. ¿Cómo te va? Or should I say, Ujambo? It is what it is. In this video, I'm going to talk about the foster care system that is currently in place in New York State. I cannot talk about any other state because I'm not from any other state. I'm from New York, 914. I was born to two people, a man and a woman. Neither one asked my permission for me to come here. Neither one asked me anything. And when I got here, because I was born in 1973, when I got here, when I arrived, a couple of months later, I went into the fucking foster care system in New York, and I never left. I never left the system. I became a ward of the state, which is unfortunate. In my case, I was given to a family that took in me and a younger brother. I got him by a year. But let's go on with the story. Let's move on. My experiences with this particular family was unpleasant. Unpleasant. And I believe it was unpleasant for many reasons. Number one, they knew that there was a possibility that my parents would reclaim my brother and I. Number two, they knew who my extended family was. My family never reclaimed me and my brother. Never. Not when we were helpless and we were in need of their assistance and their love and their support. They never came back. They only returned once me and my brother got a little bit older. They approached my brother first because I was already living down south with my adoptive parents. He was sent back to New York. He was living with my adoptive older sister. That is when my grandmother and her sisters and her daughters went to that house that me and my brother once lived in New York. They knew where we lived all those years. My grandmother claimed, allegedly, this is her claim, that she did go to court when me and my brother was young, trying to get custody of us and an older sibling that was not her grandchild. That is the claim that she made for years. So they knew where we lived. But the state of New York and many other states try its very best to destroy the family structure of Black children and Latino children. They try their best to destroy the family unit. So in a way, I do believe my grandmother. My grandmother did not abandon us. My parents did. And I did not meet my parents for many, many years. I met them face to face in 2003. I was 30 years old. I didn't need parents anymore. I didn't know if we were going to be friends or not. I didn't know if we were going to be enemies or not. The only thing I know for sure, I don't have a relationship with neither one today. My biological father died years ago. I was 36. He was 63. We are separated by 27 years, he and I. He's a World War II baby, a baby boomer. Yes. My biological mother, me and her don't get along at all. We don't see eye to eye. I can't, for me, I just can't see anyone sitting in my face after 28 years of separation, sitting in my face, knowing very well that she was the reason why me, my brother, and my other siblings were placed in the foster care system. It was her fault. She did it on purpose. She said drugs and alcohol consumed her life. But whose fault was that? And that's what a lot of women need to do. If you are on drugs, if you're on alcohol, if you got any kind of substance abuse issues, you should not be having children, bringing children into the world, because a lot of times those type of people destroy other people's lives without really realizing they are destroying the very people that they're supposed to love and protect. Lions, a female lion does a better job at being a mother than some of you human females. Humans are made in the image of God, but a lot of you don't use your godly wisdom for relationships or to have children. They keep saying that there's no books on parenting. No, the book is right in front of you. And how you feel about yourself is how you're going to feel about your own flesh and blood. There's plenty of other things I can say about my life, but it'll be running too long for this video. I'm going to give other people a chance to come on to this platform and let's just hang together. I'll tell you my stories, you tell your stories. And we have to address this thing called incest and sexual abuse. There's so many men coming out now talking about the sexual abuse they suffered at the hands of their own relatives. It's not just happening to little girls anymore. The boys are coming out. The men are coming out talking about it. So women, you're doing a terrible job at supporting your own children, at protecting your own children. A lioness does a better job. A house cat does a better job at being a mother than a human. A dog does a better job at being a mother. A bird. Those animals are a part of the animal kingdom, but they obey the voice of the universe. There are laws that they have to follow. And we have those same laws, but we have a thing called free will. We can break the law, but when you break the law, just know that there's consequences. The universal laws can either put you in a prison on a state level, on a federal level, or can put you in a spiritual, emotional level. And that is the most painfulest thing. To be arrested and incarcerated by the universe. Peace out, New York love. One.